installment of this AFC West rivalry happens right here as Maxx Crosby and the Raiders try to carry the momentum of their first win into tonight. Crosby is known as one of the best pass rushers in the league. But as we say hi to Michelle Beisner-Buff, Michelle, there is so much more to his story.
There certainly is, Susie, and you're right. Maxx Crosby is playing lights out right now, and that definitely has something to do with the fact that as of today, Crosby has stacked 943 days of sobriety. This past July, I sat with Maxx and his fiancee, Rachel. They were raw and they were real. From Max's rock bottom to their road to recovery, they know now that living their best life means taking it one day at a time.
What's up, man? How we doing? What up, man? How we doing? What up? Ow! This spin moved him! Ow!
That's me. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you.
Your story is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Because I'm in recovery myself. So.
Congratulations, bro. How much time you got?
Just shy of 6 months. So
all that matters
just go
is
one
you're
day
in.
at a time.
That's it, man. That's what it's all about, bro. You never want to admit that you're an alcoholic. And I think that's the most important step, is just looking in the mirror and be like, all right, let's stop playing. But it's just taking the first step, doing it over and over and over again, and then just stacking days.
Raiders defensive end Maxx Crosby says he discovered alcohol as a teenager and used it as a way to fit in and manage social anxiety.
When I first started drinking, I was like, oh my God, like I can go up and talk to this girl, I can go and be myself and fun, and like I fell in love with it from the first drink. I was like the life of the party type of person at first, but at the same time, like I always took it too far. Like I was always the one throwing up and always blacking out.
Maxx says his drinking escalated when he got to college at Eastern Michigan in 2015. 2 years later, he met his now fiancée, Rachel Washburn, an Eastern Michigan soccer player. They were in love, but she says it became painfully difficult to stand by Maxx as his alcohol dependency grew increasingly worse.
He would just leave for like days at a time, and like he would leave Thursday, come back Sunday, same clothes. What was kind of frustrating too though is because he could compartmentalize it and then go wake up Monday and play football.
A DUI before his final season at Eastern Michigan led to Maxx getting an ultimatum from his head coach to clean up his act. It would work temporarily.
I was just white knuckling it, which is I was sober, but I wasn't getting help. And then there were some people like Rachel, she knew everything that was going on. And she was like trying to tell everybody that he's way out of control.
I feel like I was screaming down a dark hallway and everyone's like, figure it out.
So you're feeling completely alone?
No, 100%.
I put her through hell and nobody knew like the extent. Nobody even believed her. Like that's such a sad, lonely like feeling, and like that still hurts me to this day.
Pressure off the edge. Crosby has him around the shoulders and brings him to the turf. Maxx Crosby burst off the right side of the line.
Despite his struggles with alcohol, Crosby's career was taking off. The fourth rounder recorded 10 sacks as a rookie in 2019, but compartmentalizing his personal life finally hit a breaking point.
I threatened to leave like 1,000,000 times and I've never left. But I finally left though. Like it was such a good feeling for me.
I was doing well to the outside world. Like I was just runner up for Rookie of the Year. Everyone's like, Maxx is killing it. But like I was wild as I was drinking mainly. I was smoking. I was doing coke here and there. I was off the wall. I'd take a pill that I didn't even know what it was. Like it was scary.
Can you walk me through your darkest day, your rock bottom?
I woke up in my house here in Vegas. I was all alone. I was literally, my whole bed was filled with sweat just from all the alcohol that was in my system. I was so dehydrated, like it felt like I was about to overdose. I felt hopeless. Like I didn't even want to be here, type hopeless. That's when I knew I was like, this, if I don't get help now, like I'm done for.
Do you really believe that?
100%. I wouldn't have lasted another year, 6 months.
Max needed a lifeline. He reached out to Rachel, his agent, CJ LeBoy, and the Raiders. And with Rachel's support, Max entered rehab on March 11, 2020.
Like, my mindset changed once I went into rehab. Like, that was the first time I really, like, stood up for myself. I didn't give a damn when anybody said I'm going to rehab. I have problems.
He's hit in the pocket and crushed. Mad Maxx Crosby. Give that young man another sack.
Following second-team All-Pro and Pro Bowl selections in 2021, Crosby signed a 4-year extension with the Raiders worth nearly $99 million. And it came on March 11th, 2022, 2 years to the day that he entered rehab.
You have been to hell and back with him.
Oh yeah. I wish it was a little bit easier at times, but now we're like here. And we like finally made it over the mountain, so it feels good. Now these are happy tears.
Go. Okay, Roger, take off. Go, Boogie. Boogie.
I just have to keep doing the work. I know it's not easy. I'm in my own skin every single day. It's not easy at all. I have moments where I'm irritable, discontent, things like that, but that's really all it is for me. Just staying on the right path and just taking it one day at a time.
When we did that interview, Rachel was just entering her 3rd trimester of pregnancy. Literally, she could go into labor at any moment. I just talked to her though, and she is holding steady. I also talked to Max on the field earlier, who told me my baby girl already gets it. She wants me to have a legendary game tonight so that I can fly home, be by Rachel's side, and we can welcome our baby girl into the world together. Susie?
Yeah.